Alright, welcome. This is game match 2 with our green-black Reanimator. Did make a few changes after our last video, so hopefully this will help us a little bit. We got some different ramp. I think this is fine. We have a Mulch to hopefully draw some lands, so we'll keep this. And then we have plenty of removal, and Esika's Chariot is just a powerful card. Opponent's probably control. Yeah. Ooh, green-red. Not control. Nice. So you had a discard. This is a sweet addition. Hey, we got Rebirth too. Sweet. That's kind of the combo. Right, we get big creature and Rebirth. Alright, so we can either Celestus this turn or Infernal Grasp. And I think getting this down is probably better. Lets us guarantee binding next turn. And we can kill this then. Seeing the issue with Infernal Grasps. Infernal Grasp is much worse in these aggressive
I
decks.
fight for everyone who fears the encroaching night.
Opponents had a very good start too. Ranger class into Stormseeker into Arlen. That's kind of the nuts. Alright, well. That's a good one. 2, 4, 6, 8. So we have to kill something. If we had a black source, I mean this would be like insane. Jeez. I think we were playing Chariot here. Yeah, this gets a land tapped, so it doesn't even let us Meathook Massacre next turn anyway. This puts 2 blockers into play. And if we had hit
The
black
darkness
source,
won't hide our
we could
enemies
have gained
from us.
4 life, wiped their board. Bitter. All right. So we jump here, eat one of their tokens, trade with one of their tokens. Take 6. And hopefully draw a black source or lose. That's not a black source. Alright, well, it happens. Yeah, there's nothing we can do. These we can't play at all. This makes 2 blockers, just not enough. Not enough. Alright, game 2. Let's we get a few most of the werewolves are actually humans, so this is a good one. And then we get some better removal. We get these Infernal Grasps and 3 more cards. Snakeskin Veil is probably not the best. And then a Rebirth, I guess. Honestly, 4 Rebirth might just be too many in this deck. I mean, our Reanimate payoffs just aren't. This hand's fine. We get banding on 3. Yeah, we'll keep this. Yeah, our Reanimate payoffs just aren't. I don't know, it's powerful to be like full in on that plan. There's just too much like bounce in the format and other things. Which is why we kind of have like this ramp backup, but yeah, I think 4 might just be too many. Alright, and then we are just going to binding this. We have a second binding. Bloodchief, there's a good draw too, so we can double removal spell next turn. This ramps us. So now all we need is a payoff. A Wrenn would be a good draw. Or Or another removal spell. Pop one of these Bloodchief Surts off. Pass the turn. That's a good one. It's not a werewolf though. Opponent's cheating. Alright, let's just cast the second binding. Get Chariot down next turn. Get Chariot and then hold up Bloodchief's Thirst. Or still get a cast Bloodchief's Thirst, I mean. Kill alright, second. That's brutal. Right, they only have 2 cards in hand. This can kill this as well. Right, they probably have a Burning Hands here, I'm assuming. This trades for a Snakeskin Veil, but that's fine, because we don't want this to trade for a Snakeskin Veil. Another reason we blocked that instead of this was just having this die to Snakeskin Veil would have been real bad. Right, this just makes a 7/7, so let's go and cast this. And we're a little sad we lost Chariot.
The entire forest is an army.
Alright, this is too big for Burning Hands, for Blizzard Brawl. Alright, let's uptick. Hopefully we get something good in our graveyard so we can
Rich
rebirth.
soil grows mighty forests.
Nope. That's alright, we hit some lands. 3/2. Alright, so I think we'll just kill their oddity before they can flip it. And then get in for 8. Alright, nice. Got there. Game 3. Anything we want to change? I don't think so. I think we're happy. Yep, let's do it. We did add the lesson package too after this last game, so we have slightly smaller sideboard. We just cut duresses. I think the biggest cut that I'm kind of sad about is Meathook Massacre to keep us under the 15. Field Trip is a good card. It's the learn lets us discard a card, so it's another way to get a big fatty in the graveyard. And then we can just like learn, we can get the 7-drop if we have a bunch of ramp or whatever we need. A draw spell or a land. Sounds good. Two Bloodchief Thirst and then a Field Trip on 3. So you get to kill their 1-drop, then 2-drop, and then Field Trip. Opponent rolled to 5 as well. That was a good draw. Let's see. Human. A lot of their werewolves are humans, which is pretty good for us. We're just gonna do this now. We don't want Snakeskin Veil to block our kill spell. Tovolar is a good one. Alright, so I think next turn we're going to Chariot. Do I want to get this Florahedron down to try to stop them from drawing a card? I don't think so. I think Field Tripping is just better. This only gets us basic forests, which is kind of a bummer. Science is to grab a second black source. So we can Chariot down next turn, and then we can Sciences plus Bloodchief's Thirst. So we will get to draw 1 card off of this Tovolar, but that's fine. This is an interesting one. 4, 5. Chariot. We get to still Sciences plus Bloodchief starts next turn. Bloodchief starts kicked. Alright, and opponent just scoops it up. Nice. Yeah, opponent multi-5 that game. A little unfortunate for them. Alright, our last match against Werewolves was short enough that we're going to do another video, so let's get into it. Rank did just reset, so I think that messed with our rank points, but we're down to gold again. I'll play, that's good. This, ooh, this end's a little awkward. I think we have to mulligan. We have 2 lands. We need a third to hit Field Drip. Yeah, I think we have to mulligan this. 2 Huntmasters and a Wrenn. We have a lot of payoff, no ramp. Alright, this hand is actually pretty good. So we'll keep this. Bottom, probably Colossus is the worst of the Reanimate targets to have in our hand at least. Early on Mulch, turn 2. Put it some lands. Alright, Massacre is good against a green land. Nice, draw 2. And we hit a Rebirth. Probably Florahedron next turn. That lets us Meathook Massacre for 3 the following turn, if we need to. Ooh, might want to kill that. Let's play a Florahedron of our own, and then we're gonna Bloodchief thirst this. And then the second Florahedron lets us guarantee 6 mana turn 5 for this if they don't have removal spell. I don't know if opponent's playing mono green or I don't know what opponent's playing. It is interesting though. So we're gonna play this. I think we'll get in there for 1 here. Then we'll play the second Hedron. And then untapped land means they have to kill both of these for us to not get to 6 mana next turn. Alright, opponent's playing a Ranger class. We're going to drop our Tovolar Huntmaster. And then we're probably going to try to make it night next turn, because Tovolar flipped is just pretty hard for our opponent to beat. Turns all of our wolves into removal spells. We have pretty good stuff in reserve. Diregraf Rebirth, if they somehow manage to kill our Tovolar, we just get it back, and then Meathook Massacre can pretty effectively sweep things up. Snakeskin Veil's a good one too. Alright, let's get in there. Number 6. Let's just flip it to tonight. We have the Snakeskin Veil and a removal spell. We can work with a 7/7 back to block, makes their attacks really hard. And Blizzard Brawl here. Yeah, this is a big one. 7/7 is pretty hard to deal with. Screw and Chariot. They have some instant speed Get that 5 mana. Kicked. Right, Snakeskin Veil, sure. Alright, so we are going to have our wolf kill the wolf that they're targeting. And we are going to trade here because we have this rebirth. Take one in our graveyard. Alright, we have this second rebirth, so we can get this back 2 more times if we need to. Jeez. This is exactly what we want to be doing. Alright, second land's not great. We could Meathook Massacre for 4. Or we could just flip Tovolar. I think we want to just flip Tovolar. So let's pass. Opponent is at 26. That's a pretty high life total. We are blocking again. We have this rebirth, so this dies. Like, we're fine with that. They have a second one of their 5-mana cards. Inscription. Alright, and then I think we can actually Meathook plus this. So we Meathook for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We still have 1, 2, 3 mana. Yeah. So we green, green, black, black 1. We Meathook for 4. This costs much less. And we get Tovolar back. Is that even good? It turns it back to day. Yeah, let's just, I like this better. They can have their 4/4. And keeping it night is beneficial for us. That's not a bad one. Let's go to combat. Let's get in for 4 or 7. Make some wolves. They can only activate one of their Faithless Havens. Alright, nice. Opponent scooped it up. The Ranger class was a bit of a concern there. Like, that could have drawn them out of that, but I think we were pretty far ahead. Alright, so we get Flunks, Bloodchief's Thirst. Do I want more Snakeskin Veil? I don't think so. Let's cut these grasps. A few of them at least. Yeah, let's just cut all of them. They're not particularly great against aggro. So maybe we should have Infernal Grasp on the sideboard and Flunk in the main board. Something to think about. And then let's cut a Rebirth. Try it like this. Alright, hopefully this second game goes fast. We don't want to spend... don't have too long of a video. On the draw. Opponent, yeah, I think this hand is fine. We got Field Trip on 3, we have Meathook Massacre to wipe up, and then a Rebirth. Hopefully we draw a big fatty, we can discard this Field Trip. This hand is risky. Like, it does not have anything till turn 3. When they have turn 4 Meathook Massacre. I think it's worth it though. Like an interaction spell right here is, I think, would be the best draw. The land is not ideal. This is fine. You get a Chariot next turn. Alright, Mammoth. That's not too scary. We did not draw a fatty to discard for to play this Rebirth, unfortunately. Grab Exhibition here. We're gonna get up to 7 pretty fast. Two, 3. We can meet 3, or we can Chariot. Or we could double Florahedron. Let's get Chariot down. Just get some blockers. We like Chariot with Mascot Exhibition 2. I should have played one of these Florahedrons tapped instead of the Forest. So now I can play Forest and do this for 4 next turn, but I don't get up to 7 guaranteed. I need to draw an untapped land. I think we will chump trade. Alright, let's just jump. 4 down to 7. This is going to gain us a few life though. So I could play this and one of these, and then still play a 1 tapped. What's those 3 cards in hand? Wonder what they're obviously they have that 5 mana fight spell we saw last game. They could have one of those. Let's get this down. We'll play tapped Florahedron and then play the creature. The Tangled Veil Florahedron. Then we get Mascot Exhibition down next turn if we need to, or Meathook Massacre. And we could still do this for 6 next turn, even if this dies. Alright, so just nothing. Interesting. Oh, you know what? I think we're actually dead to one of those fight spells. Well, not with this attack. If they had one of those fight spells, they miss lethal. They put the 2 counters on here, have a fight here, then attack with this. Yeah, let's draw a card. So just Meathook for 6 here. We'll gain 3 life. They're gonna make a 4/4 with this. Next turn we get a Mascot Exhibition though. I think this is fine. Yeah, we might as well do this for 7. This plays around a pump spell and a Snakeskin Veil. The fight spell. Although, yeah, we're still dead to it anyway, so. Alright. Well, that was the difficult game on D-Draw. Let's get into game 3 on the play. I might actually want more Snakeskin Veils. They've shown a lot of that fight spell. Bring in 4 Snakeskin Veils. It also makes combat a little bit trickier for them. We'll see if that's too aggressive or not. We're in gold, so it's not like we're losing anything by losing. Oof. I think we have to mulligan this hand. It is just not good. Alright, this hand's a little bit better. We have an interaction spell. Celestus is on 3. Nothing for our opponent. Alright, opponent does nothing. Alright, well, opponent messed up our plan. How rude. Don't kill this. Don't let them have Snakeskin Veil up or anything. Probably activating this next turn. Yep. This is unfortunate. These Snakeskin Veils are not what we wanted. Not at this point, at least. We really needed a... just something on board. Opponent's double spelling, that means we get 2 draws, which is good. Opponent is getting for 8, making a token, which is not good. Even a sweeper here just doesn't do a whole lot. This makes a 6/6.
Come,
And we're holding up
Seven.
Snakeskin Veil.
Heed the trees. They prepare for war.
Alright. Opponent, this is interesting. I don't know what opponent wants to do. Whether they're going to go all in on trying to kill Wrenn here, or let us have it and try to kill us. Alright, now Meathook Massacre is pretty good. It's a good draw. Well, that's not really what I wanted to see.
Rich soil grows.
Jeez, and nothing for our dude here. I think we're just dead at this point. I guess 1, 2, 3, 4. We can draw Meathook and cast it for 2. Alright. Nope, we're dead. GG's. Alright, that was an interesting game. It's kind of hard to tell where we went wrong in that one. If we did anything wrong, honestly. There weren't a lot of decision points. I think maybe bringing in this 2 Snakeskin Veils is where we went wrong. Opponent has a lot of interaction for green spell though, so maybe I was right and we just lost that game. Sometimes that happens, right? It's Magic. There's a lot of variance and whatnot. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I will see y'all soon.